Hello everybody and welcome back to Paper Mario for the N64. I am Mikroscopix. And yeah. So little backstory since the last episode. I should say mine and Becca's audio was complete and utter horseshit. I was not happy with that episode whatsoever. Again, having moved my studio situation to my apartment, I'm still trying to deal with like the acoustics of the place. So I knew that I finally had to cave in. I ended up getting quote unquote the microphone. The Shure SM7B. You guys could look it up. I mean, the Joe Rogan microphone. Like almost every podcast uses it. And the reason for that was I could get better vocal isolation without having to treat my entire room. But enough about that boring shit. So we got the last seed from Colorado, I think. Yes, from Colorado. It's been a while. So now she's going to plant it. That is seed number 4. And... oh. A door. I wonder where it leads to. Yeah! At first it just looked like the flowers were blooming, but suddenly a door appeared. You must be able to go to Flower Fields from here. Mario, Flower Fields needs your aid. Please help. Yeah, so, thank God I also do backup save files. So because I didn't like the microphone audio in the last episode, we ended up doing like 4 or 5 episodes straight. So I had to delete all of those videos, and I'm recording fresh from the last upload. I did a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I kind of did in my previous episodes, the previous recordings, I should say, before deleting them. So I leveled up a couple of times, and I raised our BP a bit. I also did several Chuck Quizmo quizzes. I was trying to gain a lot of star points, right? I'm sorry, star pieces, excuse me. So I can acquire badges. So I ended up getting Megaquake from the badge shop, but from the Merlot, forget his name, you give him the star pieces. So I got Peekaboo, Feeling Fine, Zap Tap, or I've already had that. Heart Finder, Flower Finder. These are going to be great sustaining badges. So we're not using health and flower point items as often after battles. Hopefully we get enough to cover us for any sort of like battle after. And Feeling Fine because, well, there's a lot of enemies coming up that use some sort of poison or dizzy attack. So that's going to come in handy. I did take off... wow, boring as shit episode, Mike, but I gotta keep you guys updated. I took off the Spike Shield, Fire Shield, Ice Power. We do not need these 3 badges. I can tell you right now, technically there is one spiky enemy, but we have our Megaquake hammer to take care of that. And there's no enemies that are on fire or a fire-type enemy to even utilize these 2. So that gave us enough to put on these extra badges. I did keep Zap Tap. I'm trying to think. I grabbed Peekaboo only because I was tired of taking Goombario out and wasting a turn on Tattle. And this isn't the type of game where, because we're all used to some sort of trophy-type system or achievement system, where I'm sure in that scenario it's like, oh, well, you tattled every enemy in the game. Well, it doesn't matter. There's no journal in this game to keep track of enemies, so I find Goombario to be useless for that situation. I think he's still good if you want, like, a secondary Mario-type party member. But this will just save us a turn, just knowing what their health is at least. Although we won't know, like, their defensive situation, whatever. I kind of remember how some of the enemies are. Yeah, we kept our hammer throw, just in case. But yeah, this was like, I needed this badly. Power Quake was still doing the same amount of damage our stone hammer was putting out. So this will put out the same power our, actually, I don't even know what the name of this hammer is. Ultra Hammer. Yeah. So it'll do the same attack power, but to all ground and ceiling enemies. So it uses 3 more flips than Power Quake. But, again, we're going from 4 damage to 6. So that's about it. And like I said, I kind of was going around. I was doing a lot of... Oh, and I fought the Master one more time. We left off with a 3rd degree card, so I just got a 4th. I've been doing the chainmail quest, and I'm literally at the point where we cannot do this because we don't even have Starborn Valley unlocked. We have no access to it. Let's say I bought 2 or 3 little oinks per my sister's request, and I kind of stocked up on some items. I simply got these from battling, I believe. And I made a few more sweet shrooms. Got a live stream just in case. So we are, I mean, we're fucking good. Also, at this point, I believe I'm going to start... I'm going to do this series solo for the remainder of it. Reason being is, I'm sure you heard Becca in the last one. She's over this game. And because of my... lack of... What ho? Now who might that be? I'm sorry, I'll finish that comment after. Ho, ho, ho. Up here, son. They call me Wise Wisterwood. I am the oldest tree here in Flower Fields, the land of trees, flowers, grasses, and plants. And you must be Mario. I've heard a lot about you, son. You're trying your best to save the star spirits and the rest of your world, aren't you? Very noble. If that is true, then your arrival means a star spirit is here in our land. I'm doing a terrible voice, I'm sorry. I would help you in your quest, but alas, I cannot right now. Flower Fields is in trouble. A creature named Huff and Puff and his followers invaded our fair land not long ago. These creatures brought clouds to our sunny sky. It has been dark and cloudy ever since. The sun doesn't even bother to rise in the sky anymore. We are all weak and fading. Oh, I remember something. The rumor is that Huff and Puff is holding somebody captive. Of course, it must be the star spirit that you're searching for. This voice is terrible. Oh ho! You're going to... What the fuck does he keep calling me a ho? You're going to defeat the wicked Huff and Puff then. Well, that would make the wishes of Flower Fields come true. But it's not that easy. Huff and Puff is up in the sky, on what we call the Cloudy Climb. There's no way up there now. Well, fuck it. You might be able to reach it if you find a magical bean or something that grows high. I know what will make you high. I think there is a flower that has a magical bean somewhere. I believe her name is Petunia. Perhaps she is off to the east. It wouldn't hurt to go visit her and ask about it. The other flowers and bulbs around here might have some useful information as well. I'd say talk to everyone. Yeah, so, as I was saying, I'm gonna have to go solo because Becca is she is just Dunyan rings with this series, and I don't blame her because of my inconsistent uploading. I mean, I have been doing this, since 2016, I believe, the first episodes were uploaded. And Yeah. So he said head east, correct? Let's head east. Alright. I don't know if I should try battling these guys. I mean, I am pretty leveled up. I don't know how many star points they're going to actually give me to make it worth grinding, because I was trying to level up. Mortal Kombat?
Do you have a second? Then listen to my sad tale. Ever since the sun went away, I've begun to droop. I have no energy at all. Without the sun, it just seems like the whole world is sad. Now these Monty moles dig into the ground and bite my roots. Oh, woe is me. My beautiful seed collection will become a Monty mole banquet if this keeps up. Please, sir, you look strong and capable. Could you get rid of those Monty moles for me? In case you're wondering, the Monty moles I'm talking about are this guy, and this jerk, and this fuckface. And look at that wicked cunt. This guy is, well, you probably don't need to be concerned with that one. Please don't fail me. My seeds and I are counting on you to save us.
Inconsistent uploading. That is the key. So yeah, she's kind of over this game, and, you know, to be fair as well, she didn't grow up on it as much as I did, you know? Oh, that's so satisfying. 6 damage each. I'll use Fire Shell. Yeah, she was like a baby when this game came out. I was in like 7th grade, I think. Yup. So... Oops. Yeah, she doesn't have like that connection to this game like I do. But I mean, it's not... She's definitely going to join me in other situations, you know, it's not like the end of us or anything. But also like personal lives and stuff, which is also kind of getting in the way. She got a new job, and I am currently taking online classes to acquire a new job. So that's what's been going on, and that's why I haven't uploaded in almost a month. I've just been focusing on schooling, but I realize that, you know, this has become more than a hobby at this point. I mean, I've invested so much into this channel, and just mentioning the new microphone I got, which I needed probably since the beginning of my channel. Let's be honest. I hope the quality is way better due to the money I spent. So that's what's up. So now we're just gonna get through flower fields and try to make the sun appear, because that's what our future is bright, and we need the sun to make it bright. God damn it, Mike. God damn it. So yeah, that's what's been going on. So who knows? I think the next few recordings I do, especially with other games, are going to be solo. Yeah. Yep, it's, you know, I started this channel going solo. Well, in the recordings. Like, Becca has always actually... I would say Becca has been with me for about 95% of all my videos. Including the ones where I'm on camera. She's literally sat next to me, off camera, and just watched me play. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned that in either some old episode or video. I don't know if we ever discussed it. But eventually that's what led to her joining me. Was, oh, yippee, hooray, hurrah, la, 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 la.
Take my bean. Just don't flick it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, my name is Petunia. They call me the Seed Maniac. Hee hee, nice to meet you. By the way, about that magical bean I gave you, you should plant it. Why not? Because as a seed, it will always enjoy freedom. After it's planted and it sprouts up, it won't ever be able to move again. Don't you think that's sad? Please don't plant it with, for instance, a fertile soil and miracle water.
Gee, I wonder what items I need now.
I don't want to think about a sprout growing out of my cute little seed. No!
Yeah, and we're totally just going to ignore that flower, dude. Alright, so we got a seed. We're going to keep going.
Sniffle, sniffle.
It's a well. Yeah, I remember there was some trick where... I think if you throw can you throw items down here? I think it has to be one of the berries. And I'm not spoiling that or anything, but yeah, you get, like, items called... And there's different berries, and I think you have to throw a specific berry down in the well, and that determines what pops out. It could be, like, an enemy or a special item. I don't think the item is that special to actually bother with it. But anyways, I'm going to hit this tree. Because, hey... red berries. So, let's pick up both of them, just in case. And we got that. And I'm going to totally... You know what? I'll fight the flower guy. I want to see how much... How many star points they're going to give me. But I definitely need to take out these flower guys. Not as much as I need to take out that bee. I guess we could always go back and heal up, though. That bee does like 5 or 6 damage for only 3 health. These flowers put you to sleep. I don't have a badge that keeps me... God damn it. What am I... I'd rather take the damage, I guess. So let me do... I fucked up. Oh, no. The idea was to hit the one behind it and then use Cooper to kill them both. Oh, here we go. Please time it right. Oh, I didn't fall asleep. Amazing. Look at that shit. So you heard the sound, that weird sound. I should have been poisoned, but I wasn't. And that's thanks to the badge. So there's that. Yeah, not only does he do 6 damage, but then will poison you. They're nasty little fuckers. Nasty little fuckers. Alright, well, these guys give me 2 each. I guess it might be worth maybe off-camera fighting these guys. But I'm at 29. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fights. That's a lot of shit that I don't need to be recording right now. Let me go back to Toad Town. What ho? You said you want to go back to Toad Town? Don't be a bitch. I need my son. Don't even remember what I was talking about because hashtag ADD. So we're gonna take a little nap. Take a nap. Yeah, I think I was talking about my sister. And I think I left off where, you know, the whole point of her even becoming a co-host was I kind of felt bad that she sat there, she was taking up her time to just hang out with me. And that alone was support for me, for the channel. And then I had hired her. Or I was trying... I don't know if hire is the right word, but I took her on board as, like, an editor at one point. And she was editing a lot of my earlier videos. And that was because, you know, studio is in another building. And... You know, I say another building. Again, studio was in my parents' basement. Okay? She's still living at home. I figured, you know what? Rather than me having to go back and forth to record on one day, but then edit and upload on another, I can have her learn what I know, and she could just do it for me. And so that's what happened. She ended up learning how to edit things the way I prefer things to be edited. So she learned, she had to like become me mentally. By the way, you give this guy the red berry. He's like, oh, hello, stranger. What do you think of my bright red coloring? Isn't it nice? What's that? You want to pass through here? No, I'm sorry. I couldn't possibly let you through. Although perhaps I could make an exception if you gave me something delicious to eat. So we give him the red berry. Munch, chop, smack.
Oh, delicious. This is it. Great color, full flavor. It's perfect. You're a champ for bringing me such a tasty snack. Of course you can go through.
And that's life. So, you know what? And I think I'm going to bring out Watt. Only because he or she, I believe Watt is a girl, can handle these bees and any sort of aerial enemy. And look at that. So, I will focus on this guy while Watt destroys the bumblebee. So yeah, she had to, you know, nice little head bonk from the shit cloud. She had to become me mentally, and she was doing an awesome job. But of course, you know, years ago, she was a certain age, she had certain responsibilities, you know, still going to school. So she just didn't have time anymore, so that had to stop. I had to go back to editing. But then I decided, hey, you know what? Why don't you just join me? You know, I feel like we already have this chemistry. Let's grab these yellow berries. Oh, what does this do? Heals 5. I'll hang on to it for now. And these yellow ones do 3 and 3 HP and FP. I'll hang on to both, I guess. Let's see, what is beyond here? Look at this.
Look at this crystal tree. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful in all the world? Oh, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Posy. What's wrong with my mouth? This is my nose. Oh, how rude. Anyway, it was this fertile soil that made my nose grow so long. I happen to like it. Your nose is pretty nice, too. It could stand to be a little bit longer, so why don't you take this fertile soil with you?
Well, that was easy.
Your nose will be perfect soon.
So we got a bean and some dirt. Fuck yeah. Let's dodge this bitch. Ooh! Oh, wow.
Oh, you do a lot of talking, Mike, but you don't show much.
Yeah, you know, thank you. Back to my sob story, okay? But yeah, so Becca, I told her, I said, why don't you co-host with me? And I honestly don't even remember the first time she recorded an episode with me. I don't know what series it was. I don't know if it was like a one-timer episode, meaning like a game I played literally for one episode and kind of never went back to it. But I knew he had something good, you know, and that's why she's co-hosted since. Although the channel is my YouTube name, Mikroscopix, I honestly, I don't think I would have done a lot of stuff creatively if it wasn't for her and her presence, you know, because I think a lot of times it wasn't me trying to pretend or act funny. I was trying to get her to laugh, you know, if I were to do some stupid shit. And I think that's what made it better for me. You know, when she's off camera and trying to hold back laughter while I'm doing something dumb. Yeah. So, but yet again, we're at a point in our lives where, you know, she started a new job. She'll be starting up school again because summer's coming to an end. You know, I'm now taking classes myself online. So, yeah. I have to admit, although I miss Becca at times, what does Stinky Herb do? 5, oops. Okay, I don't need a Stinky Herb. We all know what that herb is, by the way. Why it's stinky. I kind of like these episodes where I can just talk, chill, be a little bit more laid back, and not have to put on so much of a show. But it won't be as boring the next few episodes. I promise. I'll try to be more entertaining. I just have to let you guys know what's going on and why I haven't uploaded in a while. Yeah, just, you know, same old, same old. But guys, I'm back again, hopefully with better audio quality. And we'll see what the future holds. So, thanks for tuning in. And as always, peace.